Hi guys, I am back again with another video. I've been like 2 or 3 days late. Sorry, even though I know I don't have many subscribers yet, but still, I've been trying to be consistent with it. So today I decided to just draw some cards because I just kind of wanted a message or several messages to give people who may be going through things right now. If you're not going through things right now, whatever may or may not help you. So I will just get right into it. So the first card I drew today was, if you're into spirituality, you're gonna kind of groan if you see this. If you're not, then don't worry about it. But the first card I drew today was the Tower card. So I'm not gonna get all deep because I'm not too experienced in astrology yet, even though I'm hoping to get there very, very soon. For me, I wrote some notes, so if you see me looking down, it's only because I'm reading. I'm not so much immersed into YouTube yet where I can just talk without notes. So here I go. So the Tower card, this card represents a situation that may shake the foundation of who you are, what your values are. It could be in a relationship, it could be in work, it could be in your health, it could be whatever in life. So this could also be something in your subconscious. It does not have to be anything that is physically happening right in front of your eyes, in front of you. So this card represents destruction. It represents a time where things seem to fall apart and you don't know how they're going to come back together, more or less. When bad things happen or things that are out of our control, we just feel like, oh my gosh, like, what am I going to do? And it just feels like the end of the world, more or less. So this card is about that. But from anything that is destructed, creation is born. So I like to use this card as a reminder, even though I hate seeing this card. Whenever something bad happens, it's not the end. Anything that you are going through is temporary. Whether it's health, whether it's love, whether it's your job, these are all temporary situations, and we let our mind get a hold of us to think that things are going to last forever, that we're going to go through this pain and this hard time forever, and we just don't know how we're going to get through it. And that can be difficult. But I also wrote that it can awaken inspiration and freedom in your life. It can break down the structures, because this card signifies your ego. And everyone has one. When you think of ego, you just think walking around being cocky. Everyone has an ego, and it becomes very hard to break around these confines we hold for ourselves. We think everything is supposed to be a certain way, or else it must not be right. If one thing goes wrong, everything else goes wrong in our lives, kind of thing. So it attracts your mood, more or less. So if something bad happens, what happens? You get in a bad mood, you're not happy, you're down. You have to understand that you're allowed as a human to have these times where we're like, okay, feels like nothing is going right. But you cannot stay in that vibrational pattern, because it'll sink you down lower. It'll make you feel bad all the time. And if you stay in that, I don't even know what to call it, just that yuck feeling, that like, ugh, I can't wait for this to be over. This is terrible. This is horrible. You have to be aware of that and then move past it. Move past it as if it's an accident that you're driving by in traffic. Like, you see it, drive past it. Just get over it. And that's not like in an asshole way, because we do have to be aware of our feelings, but don't allow yourself to stay in that position. Embrace the opportunity to move forward. The next card I got is Nine of Cups. So in the card, you kind of see her celebrating, giving thanks. And that's very important. This card represents an emotionally fulfilling situation. Joy or happiness that may or may not already be within your grasp. Tying it in with the first card, if you feel like something's going wrong in your life, you feel like everything you truly want is out of your grasp, whether that be good health, or whether that be a new job, whether that be entrepreneurship, whatever it is that you want, it may feel like it's out of your grasp. But this card lets you know that everything that you want is already possible. And I think I drew this card before in one of my other videos, but it is a wish card as well. You know, everything that we want in life, everything that we need, it is already within our grasp. You have to change and shift your thought process in order to get there. If you stay in the process of I'm never going to get it or I'm never going to have it, that's exactly what is going to happen. You know, you have to be aware of your feelings and then realize whatever I want, I already got it. And you'll see as your thoughts start to change, things will happen. Law of attraction. When your thought pattern changes, when you start to align yourself with the correct vibrations and frequencies in which happiness is, then you will get there. And then the last card that I drew, I don't like reverse cards. I just don't. Like, I'm very new to tarot, I will say that, but I don't like reverse cards. Every time I see it, I'm like, it's something bad. But this is the Moon reversed. I actually love this card. I've been drawing this a lot lately. I think it's because I'm low-key psychic. I'm not going to discuss that though. But this card, reversed, is about releasing fear. If you feel whatever that you want in life is impractical, that you cannot have it, to tie it in with the first and second cards, you're most likely wrong. The only person who's creating that thought pattern, that vibration that you cannot have whatever you want, is you. You're blocking yourself. You're getting in your own way, more or less. So this card is just like a little reminder of that. It's a reminder to confront your fears, that everything will be okay. You just have to face everything head on. There's no way to hide or shrink away from whatever situation is going on in your life. You have to take it head on. You have to be like, I'm going to conquer this shit. I'm going to get through whatever it is, and I'm going to make myself believe it. Even if you have to feel like you're lying to yourself, like if everything's going wrong, you're like, well, the sun is shining. If that makes you feel better, then do that. You have to shift your thoughts so that they can align with the experiences that you want. And I'm pretty sure I said that in a video before, but it's very true because it's been happening for me this week. I've been having breakdowns all over the place. Ask my best friend. And I've been all over the place and just feeling, but I put myself back into that vibrational pattern of I can't do it or nothing is going right. And that's what was happening. But as I start to change my thinking, things start to get done. Like this morning, I was like, okay, I need to do things to get ready for my art show. I need to do things to get my photography business back where it's supposed to be and even further. So I sat down and made a checklist. Everybody knows I'm unorganized. I'm all over the place. I'm an artist. I'm flaky, whatever. But I actually sat down. I watched a Law of Attraction. No, I'm sorry. I listened to a Law of Attraction webinar this morning. And then right after that, I did the dishes. Then right after that, I started making a checklist of what I needed to do. I made my flyer. It just one thing after another. And I felt like it just never was going to get done. And that was only because I wasn't doing it. I was too busy thinking about how everything was going to fail rather than getting up and doing it myself. Spending 80% of my time doing what I was thinking about instead of actually just sitting around thinking about it. So next, I'm going to move on to my angel cards. These are actually my favorite. My first card I drew was self-care. So my angel cards are just messages I ask for from the angels, just a little bit of guidance to tie in with these cards. So self-care is very important. We do have to take time for ourselves, especially when we're going through things. And one of the big things that have been incorporated into my life are meditation and yoga. And these things have helped me just because they allow me to relax and release and not think about the outside world. And it doesn't even have to be yoga or meditation for you, even though I do recommend it. Whatever you need to do, whether it's take a bubble bath or go for a walk outside or watch your favorite movie, do something that allows you to rest and relax, because your body deserves relaxation. Your body deserves to just take a minute to slow down and know that things will be okay. Everybody needs to recharge. Recharge so that you are spiritually aware and ready to face whatever challenges are ahead of you. So the next card I got, funny enough, right before I made this video, share your wisdom. So I actually love making these YouTube videos. You know, I'm not like these gurus to experience. My videos are very beginner. But I happen to be friends with a lot of people who are in beginner stages as well, so that makes me feel a little bit better. You know, I'm not going to go super deep talking about topics that a lot of these YouTubers talk about, but I enjoy sharing my wisdom because everything I'm talking about is basic and common knowledge. Everyone knows about it, but not a lot of people apply it to their everyday lives, and even myself, I wasn't applying it to my everyday life. But sharing my wisdom or sharing things that I know and giving that information to somebody else makes me feel like, okay, I'm helping someone too. And in return, I'm helping myself, because when I'm telling you guys whatever I'm telling you is really just an application of my own life. So my last card was explore. And for this, what I took from this is explore the time to figure out what makes you happy, what it is that you want in life. Explore your position in this world and what you want to do in order to get there. Take time for you. Figure out what it is you want in life and go after that shit, because you deserve it. We are all deserving to live out our best lives and live as happily as we want to. And my last 3 cards are my abundance cards. And it was funny enough because I was drawing cards and I saw one and I put it back. I was like, that doesn't look right. And it came right back out. But I'm gonna start off with the abundance mindset card. And I'll just read it. It says, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you'll experience. So that's a perfect card, because all I've been thinking about is law of attraction lately. And like I said, you have to align what you want, align your thoughts with whatever it is you want in life, and it will come to you. It will come to you as often as you practice it and as often as you implement it into your life. So speak abundant thoughts. Say, I am deserving, I am loving, I am wonderful, I am a beautiful person, I deserve to have the life that I want, I already have the life that I want. Speak in the present tense. Speak as if it's already here. Next card, clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So that doesn't even have to be money, even though I know for some people it applies, but it can be emotional debts as well. You have to face up to them, face up to those challenges, face up to whatever's bothering you, and release those fears. You know, don't let anything hold you back. No one is holding you back but you. And then my last card is the one that popped out twice. No more complaints. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So like I said, you got to speak that abundance in your life. Stop complaining. Stop talking about what you don't have, what you didn't have. The future has not happened yet. Live right where you are, right now in the present moment. Speak as if everything is already here. If you want that $1 million car, if you want love, if you want your soulmate, if you want that dream job, if you want to quit your job and start a business, act as if that shit is already here. And I have to tell myself that every day, guys. I'm not just like talking and just dishing out advice. I don't take my own advice sometimes. But reading all this, like in recording this video, I'm listening to myself. Stop being a victim. No matter what you're going through, no matter where you are in life, no matter how much you do or do not have, do not be a victim of your own situation. Conquer that shit. Conquer it, release your fears, and embrace all that is life, all that is love, and all that you are. So I'm gonna end it right here because my video is already longer than expected. But I hope you guys have a great hump day and just enjoy life. Try to enjoy it as much as you can. We never know how much time we have. And even still, you have time beyond that. Time, it just doesn't even exist. Just love where you are right now in this present moment. So I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.